And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hawks, Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Dunn. And it's Herter in at the 3 spot. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Here's Dunn. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And the pass to Bogdanovich. With a step back. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Here's Capella. And here's Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the elbow jumper.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Here's Dunn. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Here's Holiday. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Dunn dishes to Bogdanovich. That shot misses.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Holiday against Dunn. Shot from free throw range. Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. Fires the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Well, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Back to DiVincenzo. Bucks passing it around. Chalk up 2 there.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home. Extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Down against Holiday. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here is Holiday. Middleton the pass to Giannis. Kicks it to Holiday. Here's Middleton. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Lopez has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Now, here's Dunn. To the paint, here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Holiday surveying the floor. On the wing, Giannis. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now, here's Dunn. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Dunn. Over Holiday. And it's off the back rim. No good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 4-point game. Holiday finds Lopez. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Pass to Forbes. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And regarding...
Definitely getting to slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got Antetokounmpo. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard position. Now, here's Portis. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 4 on the shot clock. Teague, the pass to Portis. The shot off that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. Shoots from the line. Okongwu. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Williams, he's checked in for Atlanta. Throws it up high and stolen by Portis. Teague with the ball. Williams picks him up. And Tucker kicks to Antetokounmpo. Portis in the post. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Here's Teague following the score by Lou Williams. High arcing shot. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 2 points now on the basket from Teague.
And every small guy should have this shot. Teague loves the float. A nearly unguardable shot when he gets it up that quick.
Snell dishes to Williams. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Teague. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo passes to Connaughton. Left side, Portis. Back to Connaughton. Jacks up a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And that ties it up.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And they take the lead. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
Williams against Teague. Williams passes to Snell. Williams in the post. Passes it to Snell. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Williams. Oh, Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. The Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu, and Collins subbed in for Gallinari. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
The Atlanta making some changes. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Dunn comes in for Tony Snell. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Middleton right side from 13. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Hawks trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Collins wide open, he fires. Atlanta again missing. And the Bucks with possession. They've got an 8-0 run to the inside. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Young. Banked in off the glass. Young's got his first points of the game.
Solid there, just recognizing when to drive. When Young has some wiggle room, he sees it.
Forbes the pass to DiVincenzo. Inside. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Here is Forbes. Here's Giannis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Giannis has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Bucks. Puts it up from 17. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks, Bogdanovich is out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's John Collins. And it's Herter in at the small forward position. Collins has got room. Misses off the left iron. Bucks leading by 6. That's tipped. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. It's stolen by Capella. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Now here is Holiday. About 1 minute played here in the second half. It's tipped. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Goes up. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella, for a big guy, really runs the floor fluidly. Always nice to have a big man who's good at the rim run.
Here's Middleton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Hunter comes in for Kevin Herter. Tony Snell's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Chris Dunn.
The dribble drive, once one of Tucker's weaknesses. Now he's refined it and added it to his arsenal.
Williams inside, working on Portis. And here's the fast break. Connaughton passes to Portis. Middleton dishes to Holiday. Capella with it. Fast break, the Hawks. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Young's checked in for Lou Williams. Back to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Young with the steal. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. And the rejection by Giannis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Snell. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Here's Young following the bucket by the Bucks. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And the Bucks with possession here after the basket by Atlanta. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Clock at 6. Middleton outside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Man, can he finish. Chris Middleton, so good at driving inside. And if you don't get there soon enough, he's turning it over on top of your head.
Now, here is Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Gallinari against Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Now, here is Young. Out to Gallinari. Down low. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And, oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Just 3 on the clock. Lopez with the block. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got at the forward spots, it's the two Antetokounmpos, Thanasis and Giannis. Then there's Teague. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Teague, the pass to Portis. 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
I absolutely love how Antetokounmpo just has a winning mindset. Consistently, this guy is looking to go all the way to the basket. Has to be devastating trying to stop this guy if you're on defense.
Here's Capella after the basket by Milwaukee. Bogdanovich left side. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Teague the pass to Portis. Double by Bogdanovich. Here's Connaughton. Capella covering. And it's Connaughton missing. The Hawks trail by 6. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, you know, when you watch Chris Dunn, and I watched him a lot in college, there's a certain fearlessness that comes through. I mean, this guy is confident and hungry, and this time he got himself a trip to the line because of it.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Jeff Teague. Here is Forbes. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. The putback. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Herter. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Left side, Portis. Back to Forbes. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Herter.
Come on.
That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Forbes the pass to Antetokounmpo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. That's good from Antetokounmpo. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Dunn. And he gets the whistle. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
DiVincenzo finds Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. Middleton outside. A three ball. And Drew Holiday with the three. And now an 8-point Milwaukee lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also the ball hawking, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking advantage.
Here's Middleton after Clint Capella's bucket. For the three, and another three for Milwaukee.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision-making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
Here's Herter. Had the space there, but it's offline.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here's Giannis. He's guarded by Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Giannis kicks to Middleton. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Herter. The Hawks again can't hit. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Teague surveying the D. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Nora. And it's off from three-point range.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official. How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here is Forbes. Now the pass to Nora. And again, the Bucks miss. From deep. Off target with that shot. And so the Bucks take the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. Before
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Young in at the point. And for Philadelphia, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Anthony Tolliver out there with Embiid. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Now here's Simmons after the miss from Trae Young. Simmons passes to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. And Simmons kicks to Green. Here's the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Baseline try. Collins, good.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Simmons with it. There's the lob to the hoop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now Young. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Snell. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Thybulle. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Outside, Simmons. Feeds it to Embiid. Fires from the line. Again, Philadelphia.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. To the paint. Embiid with the steal. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Here's Tolliver. And the rejection by Collins. And there's the pass to Young. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid. Tobias Harris comes in for Danny Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Matisse Thybulle. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. And so here is Philadelphia, following the bucket by the Hawks. A shot by Milton, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Lob pass to Capella. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Howard finds Harris. Pass to Milton. Simmons against Williams. 6 to shoot. Williams with the steal. Here's Huerter, defended by Milton. It's tipped and stolen by Simmons. Tolliver down low. Gallinari on him. Passes it to Howard. Shoots over Capella. That one off the back iron and out. Williams looking over the floor. Here's Herter. No good on the last second attempt there. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, idea of the...
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's done in at the 1. For the Hawks, Collins checked in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Herter. Now here's Curry. Milton the pass to Scott. Dishes it to Curry. From downtown, Collins grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now, here is Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Tony Snell's checked in for Dunn.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Here's Young. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the teardrop. The shot will not fall. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Out to Harris. All alone. Rebounded by the Hawks.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The drive by Scott. Outside for Curry. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Young for 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Curry passes it to Harris. Now Milton. Up and in on the layup. Milton's got his first basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Young against Curry. And Young kicks to Collins. Young inside. Banked in off the glass. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Harris outside. Back to Scott. And it's Scott with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Snell, that's good.
And really, Snell needs no time at all to get his jump shot off. He's looking to score once he gets the pass.
1:06 left in the second quarter. Pass to Curry. The feed now to Scott. Outside for Curry. The pass to Milton. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Here's Snell. Pass to Young. From down in the low post, it goes. Young's got 7 points here in this quarter. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Curry. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Scott. So it's Atlanta now. Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. Off with the layup.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And a close game so far through the first.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the 2K. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Ben Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Joel Embiid, and there's Anthony Tolliver, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Tolliver, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young finds Snell. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Snell's got the first field goal of the second half for Atlanta. The 76ers trail. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Tolliver. Here's Thybulle. He feeds it to Embiid. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Now, here is Gallinari. Off on the layup. Here's Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. A nice shot by Simmons. Simmons got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Now here's Williams. Feeds to Capella. Out to Gallinari. Shot clock at 2. Williams outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Thibault can't get it to go.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Herter. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. In the corner, it's Hunter. Tries again. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz checked in for Green. And Maxey subbed in for Anthony Tolliver. And a change for the Hawks. Donnie's checked in for Lou Williams. Now, here's Maxey. And he banks in the layup. Maxey's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Herter passes to Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Chris Dunn can create off the dribble and has an excellent first step.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And here's Maxey. Outside, Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. Shots good by Simmons. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dunn passes to Herter. There's a minute left in the third quarter. Lob pass to Capella. Embiid with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Here's Dunn after the Sixers pick up 2. Over Maxey. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The 76ers leading by 4. Pass to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Maxey passes to Embiid. Fades. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
That shot off. And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers lead by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Hawks, Lou Williams out there with Young. Then it's Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Young.
You watch Trae Young in transition. Has a free-flowing style that's drawn comparisons, if you can believe it, to Pistol Pete Maravich.
Now here's Curry. There's the pass to Korkmaz. Back to Curry. Poked away. Williams with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Lightning speed. Lou picks the ball clean. Gets it up ahead. That's a nice play.
Curry kicks to Korkmaz. here's Howard. Curry on the wing. Defended by Young. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Capella. And here we go. Hawks running again. To take the lead. Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. And the Hawks lead by 2.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Here's Korkmaz. Inside and stolen by Bogdanovich. Now here's Collins. He's guarded closely, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Curry.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
So he gets them both. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Capella trying to free himself up. Williams gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Simmons. There's the dish to Green. Bogdanovich against Simmons. Got it. Good job in the low post. Simmons got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Bogdanovich finds Williams. Here's Collins. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. 5 on the clock. The second chance effort. And Embiid pulls it down. And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Green. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Capella goes in. Shooting foul. The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. This is still a close game, and he told us guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win, guys.
Now here's Simmons to take the lead, and it's good on the way in. Simmons got 10 points in just the second half.
And Simmons, just such a gifted player, someone who is mentally strong in these situations.
Young up top, guarded by Simmons. Count it!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Simmons. Passes it to Tolliver. Back to Simmons. Tolliver in the post. Simmons inside. Capella covering. It falls!
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
Young against Simmons. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
And here are the 76ers now. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Outside, Simmons. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he's easy.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 3. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
And here's Young from the arc. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
The Bucks have their
Very dangerous indeed. David Banks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Green. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Ben Simmons. And there's Anthony Tolliver. And it's Embiid in at the 5. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Now here's Middleton. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Here is Tolliver. Pass to Simmons. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Holiday goes in. Great D that time from Green. And here is Simmons. About a minute played so far here in the first. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive.
Now here's Simmons. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. Back to DiVincenzo. From 10 feet out. Rebound by the 76ers.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Here's Embiid following the basket by Giannis. Knocked away and stolen by DiVincenzo. Throws down the breakaway jam.
A great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
Now here's Simmons. Here is Tolliver. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Holiday. And stolen by Thibault. And, oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back, and Green slams it in.
Well, not a road runner with his speed, but Green really has an understanding of how to execute and get wide on the break.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's DiVincenzo. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Simmons passes to Tolliver. Over Middleton. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Holiday with it. The pass to Antetokounmpo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Embiid. Goes back up. Unable to get that one. Good D by Lopez. Now the Bucks moving it up. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got 9 points. Thibault kicks to Simmons. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we'll be right back. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris is out there with Howard. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in the small forward position.
That guy hits the gym, Dwight Howard, and using his size and soft touch, he gets these and-one opportunities.
A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Teagan for Bryn Forbes. Then for the 76ers, Mike Scott's checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Maxey. Now here's Portis. Back to Teague. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. The 3. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the basket. Officials, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Curry passes to Scott. Back to Curry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Passes it to Howard. And stolen by Portis. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
Teague with the ball, and it's Howard picking him up. Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Portis has got 4 points this quarter. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Now Harris And there's the feed to Howard. 5 to shoot. Missed inside. The Bucks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now, here's Milton. No points in the game yet for him. From the stripe. And that one is off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Tucker, the pass to Connaughton, and stolen by Howard. Scott inside. Antetokounmpo's there. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Howard.
Yeah, I don't know how many times even Dwight Howard feels the contact down there, but it happens often. He converts despite it.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for T. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Mike Scott. Now here's Curry. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Tucker. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Rebounded by Howard. The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Korkmaz passes to Howard. Milwaukee with the rebound. There's 21 seconds left here in the second. Here's Forbes. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Howard's shot is good. Howard's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Howard establishing some confidence now down low. Just get him the ball and let him take care of business.
Holiday. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Tie. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at... And that's a wrap. With
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Donte DiVincenzo.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Donte DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. A 2-point game. And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And the pass to DiVincenzo. From past the arc. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Green. 90 seconds now into the second half. Thibault finds Embiid. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Holiday. One-on-one fast break. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. Knocked loose. Stolen by Middleton. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Launches a three. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Lopez with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back.
I don't know. 2 strides, 3 strides. What was that? Giannis covering some ground.
The 76ers trail by 5. Simmons dishes to Tolliver. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And the Bucks with possession here after the Sixers pick up 2.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Embiid. Here's Thibault. 1:44 left to play in the third. Here's Embiid. Lays it up off the glass. Embiid's got 6.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Now here is Holiday. High post Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it. The shot by Holiday, no good. The 76ers trail by 3. 1 out of 3 left in the third quarter. And here's Embiid. 6 points for him. Simmons finds Thibault. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Thibault. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Green, the pass to Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Tolliver. Harris comes in for Green. Curry's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Ben Simmons. Portis can't get it to go. On the wing, Harris. Embiid wide open. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before back to the action after this word. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Tobias Harris is out there with Scott. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Teagan for Dante DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Tucker. Bucks leading by 4. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Antetokounmpo kicks to Teague. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Teague can be a knockdown shooter, especially from the free throw line.
And he makes the first. And so Teague hits 2 free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Milton with it. Harris outside. Over onto Tacumbo. They grab their own miss. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Howard, the pass to Milton. Back to Howard. 4 on the clock. Here's Curry with the 3. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Now here's Teague. He's tightly guarded. Portis can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Scott finds Curry. Back to Scott. That shot is off. The Bucks go the other way with it. It's Curry outside. And the foul on Mike Scott. That's foul number 2 for him. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Mike Scott. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Maxey's checked in for Curry. And it's Ben Simmons in for Shake Milton. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The 76ers trail by 3. Tolliver kicks to Simmons. Here is Tolliver. Defended by Middleton. Howard, the pass to Korkmaz. Here's Maxey. Rebound, Milwaukee. There's the lob at Tacumbo.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Over to the left wing. Simmons looking around. He gets it in there.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Maxey. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Back to DiVincenzo. 3 on the clock. The shot by out of the Kumbo. Nobody around. That shot missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Tolliver, no luck.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Lopez outside. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. From deep. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Outside, Simmons. Here's Embiid. Simmons dishes to Green. Pass to Tolliver. Embiid trying to break loose. Another shot. Tolliver, no luck. Holiday looking for an opening. passes it to DiVincenzo. And so the Bucks take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but It's great to be with you. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome. But it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard position. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Young left side. Holiday with the defensive effort.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Young looking it over. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Now, here is Young. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Bogdanovich.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot from the low post is good.
That's why you got to push Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the paint. I mean, he's too long, too skilled, and very confident from this area. You got to get him out of there.
Young passes to Snell. Outside Collins. Here's Young. Good work there as it goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Holiday. He's guarded by Collins. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
In the corner, it's Capella. In the corner, Collins with it. To the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Young outside. Over Holiday. Capella. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Now here is Holiday. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Atlanta with it. The Hawks trail by 3. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. The second effort. Capella kicks to Young. Clock at 6. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Passes to DiVincenzo. And the Bucks miss again. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 1. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Down low, here's Antetokounmpo. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Giannis has got 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Now DiVincenzo. After the missed 3 from John Collins. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can. Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
He made it! It counts!
He caught it! Big time!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Chris Middleton. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Forbes in at the point guard. Connaughton passes to Middleton. Over Hunter. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Here's Williams. No good. Shot missing.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Right block shot. Nice move. And Portis finishes inside. Portis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Williams looking around. The pass to Hunter. Steps back and shoots. Here's Okongwu. Williams, that's a two-pointer, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Williams has got his first points of the game.
And such a confident player. Williams knows he has the trust of his coaches and teammates to take those shots.
Middleton on the wing. Back to Forbes. Bucks passing it around. Now here's Middleton. Not a lot of room. The shot, no good. Inside, here's Okongwu. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Teague comes in for Bryn Forbes. Donnie's checked in for Atlanta. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are three guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Dunn against Teague. He kicks to Tucker. Back to Teague. Gallinari with the steal. Top of the key. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Now just a three-point Bucks lead. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Teague deciding where to go with it. Pass to Portis. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Portis has got his second basket of the night.
Terrific awareness from the savvy point guard. Jeff Teague is excellent at getting the ball to the open man.
1:16 left to play in the first half. Out left to the wing. Here's Hunter. The rebound by the Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Tucker the pass to Teague. Back to Tucker. Here's Portis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 7-point Bucks lead.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
50 seconds left in the first half. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
T kicks to Connaughton. Outside Portis. Shot clock at 6. Tucker the pass to Portis. From outside off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
15 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now Gallinari. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bangs home the trifecta.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They've got a 2-point lead. Kenny, what? That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by Donte DiVincenzo.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Snell in at the 3. Now, here is Young. That one falls.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
And here's Holiday. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Lopez inside. Capella's there. Lopez with the bucket. Lopez has got his first points of the night.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home. Extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Here's Young. Capella finds Young. Three-pointer. Snell. No good on the shot. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Holiday the pass to Lopez. Holiday trying to free himself up. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game. Young with the ball. Capella high post. Young outside. Back to Capella. And he drops it in from the low post. 6 points for Clint Capella.
I love what Capella brings to the game. Tough, physical, strong, relentless. Got to respect what he does on these contact finishes.
Antetokounmpo against Collins. Kicks it down to Middleton. And it's off from three-point range.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Bucks leading by 4. Here's DiVincenzo, and he converts the layup. DiVincenzo's got 9.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Rebound, Milwaukee. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
Snell kicks to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Holiday against Young. Lined up there for Bogdanovich.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. From the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Collins. 1:04 left to play here in the third.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Creek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Out to Gallinari, fires for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Forbes. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's the break. Here's Huerter. The Hawks again can't hit. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. Teague out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Pass to Portis. Back to Connaughton. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And it's done penetrating. He dishes it to Gallinari. Got a piece of it.
A rare rejection that time from Tucker, using that long reach, though, and times it perfectly.
Portis, the pass to Tucker. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Huerter passes to Gallinari. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Consistent at looking to score. Gallinari knows how to put pressure on defenders and earn that call.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Tony Snell comes in for Kevin Huerter. Bogdanovich is checked in for Lou Williams. Young is subbed in for Chris Dunn. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. They get it back. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Young outside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And Giannis throws it down.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Young inside, guarded by Holiday. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Now Holiday. Now here's Young. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Stolen by Holiday. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo against Collins. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks trail by 8. And here's Young. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
Here's Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Giannis outside. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That one no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Young outside. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
You know, tight little up fake there. Young using it to create contact, and we know he's a terrific free throw shooter. And good, aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Middleton outside. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Bucks lead by 6.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Middleton with it. Dishes it to Holiday. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. And so the Bucks take the win. It was up for... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Tolliver in at the 3. And for the Hawks, they've got Young. Tony Snell is out there with Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center. Clock is at 3. Embiid, no good.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Now, here's Thybulle, defended by Young.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
And it's Capella missing. And it's denied.
And you can tell he wants to improve on the defensive end. Young, great to see him come up with the rejection.
Snell, the pass to Capella. Outside Collins. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Capella. Gets the leaner to fall.
Now this is where Capella is most effective. Looking comfortable attacking once he's got established position.
Now here's Simmons. Harris outside. Back to Simmons. Pass to Thybulle. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Harris, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Young. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Snell, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. Danny Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. The Hawks leading. Here's Hunter. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Here's Hunter. 76ers getting the bucket. Outside Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. Young, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Harris. And Simmons slams it in. It's a tie ball game.
Well, I like how hard he crashes the glass. Simmons knows he has the size and timing to keep possessions alive.
Young passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. It's Young on the wing. Bogdanovich finds Young. He can't hit that time. Good D by Embiid. 76ers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Harris dishes to Simmons. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Simmons got 6.
3 for 4 to start. I mean, he's going to try to keep this streak going as long as he can.
Here's Young. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Pass to Simmons. Capella against Embiid. The jump hook. He can't get it to go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Collins wide open. He fires. No good from outside. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And it's Harris off the drive. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Simmons. Back to Embiid. He sinks the 11-footer.
Oh, man. Making outstanding use of the mid-range area. The big man, Embiid. He enjoys mixing this shot up in from time to time.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Anthony Tolliver out there with Howard. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in the 3 spot.
And at this point, you got to feel like you have a good idea of who Chris Dunn is as a player. A very solid option to bring in off the bench.
Yeah, Jay, he's a great facilitator, and he looks to pass first. A plus defender as well. But to be a starter, you need to be a threat to score at the PG position, and that's just not done.
And the 76ers with some changes. Mike Scott's checked in for Tolliver. Green comes in for Korkmaz, and Curry subbed in for Maxey. Over in the corner, Williams. Here's Gallinari. Count that one. Gallinari's got his first 2 points of the night.
Don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Curry. Now Howard. Curry with it. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of this one.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Tony Snell's checked in for Dunn. Here's Herter. Kicks to Snell. Gallinari outside. Shoots over Scott. And it's Gallinari missing. 76ers trailing. Green inside. Gallinari on him. Howard finds Milton. Back to Howard. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's just outstanding strength. Sometimes you are helpless trying to stop D. Howard inside from scoring. I mean, even when you foul him, and foul him hard.
Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And here is Milton. Howard kicks to Milton. Outside Curry. Right side Scott. No one near him. Okongwu grabs the board.
Oh, not a good look there, guys. No one near him, and he still clangs one off the rim.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Curry passes to Scott. Curry against Gallinari. Back to Scott. Over Okongwu. Scott, good. Scott's got his first 2 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Right side, Williams. There's the feed to Okongwu. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball, and it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And the 76ers with some changes. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The pass to Thibault. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Up top, Embiid. Capella covering. Tolliver the pass to Embiid. Good work defensively by Capella.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Young outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got his second basket of the night.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
2 points. That one goes. And the 76ers lead by 1.
What focus from the young guard. I like how Simmons stayed locked in on scoring despite the contact.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. He kicks it to Young. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
With the run he's on in the second quarter, I mean, this field goal percentage is tremendous right now.
Now here's Thibault, defended by Young. Simmons dishes to Tolliver. Passes it to Thibault. Takes the 13-footer. Count that bucket.
Oh, this speaks to the assertiveness of Harris. Look, shots like this demonstrate how effective he can be.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And the 3 off target. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
They've got Clint Capella. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. And it's Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, I mean, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
Simmons looking around. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Harris passes to Tolliver. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Now Young. He's got 6. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. To the paint. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. The Hawks working the ball around. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Trae Young. Then for the 76ers, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Joel Embiid. And Curry subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. And stolen by Dunn. Here's Huerter, guarded by Curry. Pass to Okongwu. Jumps up and slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, well, once again, Harris showing off his incredible physique. Just really blowing past defenders in the open floor.
Dunn passes to Herter. Dunn looking over the floor. He feeds it to Okongwu. And it's blocked by Simmons.
But the reach of Simmons, I mean, coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
Count that one.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now here's Dunn. Pass to Herter. Feeds it to Snell. Herter passes to Okongwu. Clock at 4, and it's in there.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Curry finds Simmons. Howard with it. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for the Hawks. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Mike Scott comes in for Harris. Green, he's checked in for Anthony Tolliver. And it's Jake Milton in for Simmons.
What unselfishness from the young guard Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Milton the pass to Curry. 1:43 left here in the third quarter. To the middle, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Chris Dunn. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Herter, guarded by Green. Lob pass to Capella. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Now here's Milton. He's guarded by Williams. Milton the pass to Scott. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So for the Hawks, Collins checked in for Gallinari. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Herter. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Outside Collins. The dish to Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Milton the pass to Curry. Trying to find Scott. Gets it to him. Shot to stop the run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins.
Very difficult to deal with inside. I mean, once Embiid gets the positioning he wants, you almost have to foul him.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Scott. Tolliver comes in for Danny Green. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Seth Curry. And Simmons subbed in for Shake Milton. Hunter with it. Outside Collins. Pulls it up. Here's Capella. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First free throw is good.
I mean, what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
Young with no one around. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Maxey. Then it's Simmons. And there's Anthony Tolliver. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. 4 on the clock. Back to Tolliver. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Hawks leading. And Young, here we go. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside, Simmons. There's the pass to Korkmaz to tie it up. Tolliver the pass to Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What about the speed and the muscle Simmons has? I mean, it makes defenders nervous, if you ask me. Such a difficult matchup. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid comes in for Korkmaz. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Maxey. Young finds Collins. Nailed from 3-point land. Collins has got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta. The 76ers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Embiid, the pass to Harris. Back to Embiid. Good, and Harris gets the assist.
He's near automatic from this range. Embiid, he's just an overpowering presence. He can shoulder an offense.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Young passes to Gallinari. Dishes to Snell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Simmons. Passes it to Harris. To the inside. And he jams it with authority.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Young passes to Snell. Inside. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Gallinari. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Pass to Thibault. To the wing on the left. Pass to Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Thibault kicks to Tolliver. Over Young. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
That's a huge basket. Just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basket.
Up there for Bogdanovich. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Accepting more responsibility over time. Bogdanovich, I mean, you gotta love his willingness to take these shots.
1:37 left in the 4th quarter. And there's the pass to Harris. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Oh, stepping up as a leader. There's a reason Harris has the ball in these spots. He knows how to deliver.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the dunk by Capella.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Simmons passes to Tolliver. Bible on the wing. He dishes it to Simmons. And they double up Embiid. Over Gallinari. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Young passes to Capella. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
We're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
The Hawks making a switch here. Collins is checked in. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a one-point game. To take the lead, it falls.
What I love about the big man is his fearlessness. I mean, Embiid, he's a leader who feels comfortable taking big shots.
And here's Young. The dish to Capella. Kicks it to Snell. Simmons against Young. And there's the feed to Capella. It's good!
That is a great finish. Capella has a man draped all over him and still finds a way to get the ball in the bucket.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're down by 1. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Simmons inside. Over Collins. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And with
Hey, Kevin.
growing together and staying healthy, two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Simmons. And it's Tolliver in at the 3 spot. Now here's Simmons. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Here's Holiday. That's tipped. Embiid with the steal. And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back. And slam dunk by Harris.
Good combination of size and speed of Tobias Harris. When he gets going, hard to stop.
Giannis outside. Tries again. The kick out to Lopez. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Here's Giannis. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Simmons passes to Thybulle. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter.
Just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Now here is Holiday. He lobs it up. The dive for the ball. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Here's Giannis. Makes it off the glass. Giannis has got his second bucket of the night.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
And Simmons kicks to Tolliver. Poked loose. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Harris. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And so here is Philadelphia. After the basket by Milwaukee. Simmons dishes to Harris. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. Lets it go from deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Simmons passes to Embiid. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
A substantial, towering presence. Simmons creates second chance opportunities night in and night out.
Middleton outside. 1:02 left to play here in the first. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Back to DiVincenzo. Misses the 3.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Here's Holiday after the Sixers pick up 2. Giannis inside. Defended by Thibault. Lays it up and banks it in. 76ers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Just his first attempt. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater. Resource. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Howard is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's George Hill. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. So it's Philadelphia now after the basket by Milwaukee. Passes to Embiid. It's tipped. Howard kicks to Milton. Back to Howard. 76ers moving the ball around. Down low, here's Tucker, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. The 76ers trail by 7. Milton the pass to Korkmaz. Here is Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
I like how Dwight Howard drives the ball on the inside there, knowing that only a handful of players in the league can put up any sort of fight to slow him down.
Here is Forbes. Outside Portis. He dishes it to Holiday. There's the triple. Rebound by the 76ers.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Embiid kicks to Howard. Embiid drives in. Holiday with the block.
Now get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Drew Holiday continuing hustle play.
Bucks leading by 3. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for George Hill. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Teague comes in for Drew Holiday.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here is Curry. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Milton. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Here's Howard, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got the lead up to 7 now for Milwaukee.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the pass to Green. And here is Curry. Steps back and fires. And he knocks down the jumper.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
1:09 left in the second quarter. Back to Teague. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo finds Tucker. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. And here we go. Coach's challenge on that goaltending call. Now, the coach didn't think the call was correct.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Now, here's Thibault. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Simmons kicks to Thibault. Tolliver the pass to Embiid. Over Lopez. Embiid, no good. And they're running. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 5.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the...
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with the 9-point lead.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 8 points. And...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. Embiid with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. No good from Simmons.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Now Holiday. Giannis outside. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz, he's jacked in for Tolliver. Maxey comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And George Hills subbed in for Ben Simmons. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Forbes checked in. Giannis passes to Lopez. Count the basket. Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
Just incredible the way that Brook Lopez has changed his game to the outside. Hill looking around.
Embiid inside. Lopez is there. Embiid, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Knocks it loose. Embiid with the steal. Here's Korkmaz, defended by Middleton. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Tobias Harris.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Forbes. There's the pass to Middleton. Now here is Harris. He has 6. Hill kicks to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
Here is Forbes. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Harris. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. Harris passes to Hill. Now here's Maxey. Defended by DiVincenzo. Harris trying to get free. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And the shot is good. The Bucks' lead has been cut down to just 3 on the basket from Curry. Outside Teague. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And here is Scott. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. One-on-one fast break. And stolen by Scott. Finished off the break.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Teague with a clean look. Can't connect from long distance. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Milwaukee on top, leading by... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Curry. Then there's Howard. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Tolliver in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Simmons kicks to Thybulle. Pass to Tolliver. And Curry has it in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. 76ers with the new shot clock. Tolliver for 3. The 76ers with another miss. Milwaukee leading by 3. Connaughton passes to Middleton. He's looking for Portis and finds him. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Not a perfect trip to the line, but at least he made this game a two-possession affair.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Dwight Howard. And Harris subbed in for Seth Curry. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Chris Middleton.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Second free throw, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Here is Tolliver. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. From deep. Here's Harris. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
Here's Connaughton. Pass to Lopez. And Embiid pulls it down. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Here's Connaughton to the inside. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Embiid against Antetokounmpo. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And that one's good by Lopez.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Embiid. Good D by Giannis. Milwaukee leading by 4. And the pass to Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. And good that time.
And that is a smooth-looking jump shot. Embiid all in one motion off the catch.
Holiday finds Giannis. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lopez. Embiid with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. Thibault with the ball. Pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. 1:06 left in the fourth. Now DiVincenzo. And the shot goes down.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Now here's Simmons. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Middleton outside. Fires the 3. Milwaukee the rebound. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. 3-pointer. The shot missing. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Tolliver for 3. Lopez grabs the board. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.